Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend and a great day so far. Did I make it? Oh yeah, I did. I made a video yesterday. I was like, wait a minute. So I thought we did it last week. I think we're going to do another pop culture brain dump. And when I say brain dump, when you do a brain dump, that means you're supposed to get it all out of your head. But I know that I'm not going to get it all out of my head because I love pop culture. So let's grab your favorite beverage. I have a water with, I forget who it was that made the suggestion of putting a lemon in it. I put a little squeeze of some lemon concentrate in mine. So whoever it was, thank you for the recommendation because I did that. So I have my water. So grab yours and let's see what we have to talk about. Okay. I'm going to switch up the order in which, no, I'm not going to switch up the order. I'm going to go with the order that I already had. So in the last pop culture brain dump, we talked about Justin Timberlake's a lackluster performance, some lackluster performances over in Europe. Mainly it was ooh, what's this? Oh, my hair is just sticking up, that's all. Mainly his lackluster performance in Romania. Well, now we get word of reason as to why they were so low energy and so lackluster. And that is because on July 31st, Justin Timberlake came out on his social medias and had announced that he has been diagnosed with Lyme disease, which I'm sending thoughts and prayers out. Hopefully, I believe that this is something that you just believe it's something that you live with your whole life. I'm trying to think back because everything that I know about Lyme disease, I learned from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you know, you know. What was I? Dean? No. Yolanda Foster. Don't even get me started on Yolanda Foster, because Yolanda Foster was married to David Foster, who, there's two people that I have learned, there's two men that I've learned are trash and complete trash from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Number one, Yolanda Foster's ex-husband, David, who's now married to, what's her name? You know who I'm talking about. Catherine McPhee or McBain. No, Catherine McPhee. Anyways, yeah. David Foster left Yolanda Foster right in the middle of her Lyme disease problems. And the second one, and this is old school, was Kelsey Grammer. Now Camille Grammer, granted, her first season, she was a bitch. But we come to find out that while he was in New York on Broadway doing La Cage aux Folles, he was also living in an apartment in a penthouse playing, men and women. He had another wifey. He was living like a wifey life. Well, he wasn't a wifey, but... And Camille didn't know anything about it, and then shows up and she's like, I'm trying to get into my apartment. He's like, who are you? She's like, I'm Mrs. Grammer. He's like, no. I've seen Mrs. Grammer, and that ain't you. So those are the two. I went so far off course here, but... So everything that I know about Lyme disease, I learned from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So listen, hoping that his better days far outweigh his terrible days. Now listen though, we're going to get into something. This is not me saying I don't believe him, because I do. However, I I thought it was convenient or kind of a coincidence that he brings this up after he has like these bad performances, after he doesn't do much of anything. That's all I'm saying. If that was me, I would have said something. Listen, I guarantee you I would have said something as soon as I was diagnosed, because I can't keep a lot of things in, okay? So I probably would have said something. Also, if he was not feeling great, then he should have canceled. He should have just canceled that day and said either I'm going to postpone it and reschedule, or I'm going to cancel and we'll refund. The thing that I feel bad if anybody has any kind of debilitating chronic condition. However, he knew he wasn't feeling great, and he went out on stage and he put out there into the universe what he put out there, and he still collected the money for those tickets. Tickets are not cheap. Back in the day when I was going to concerts in like my teens and my early 20s, tickets were not like they are now. I mean, hell, you could get a ticket to go see like, I don't know, like Bon Jovi or Duran Duran, and it wasn't in the hundreds of dollars like it is now. I mean, these people are paying per ticket probably in the hundreds of dollars. And that you're not feeling great, and you're still going to go out there, and that's what you're going to give these fans of yours that paid this kind of money. He should have just, like I said, he should have either postponed it and rescheduled or canceled altogether. And in looking at comments of other people out there, there's a number of performers who do have issues and they still perform. Someone had said Lady Gaga has fibromyalgia, which is, from what I understand, extremally painful. And you have low energy, it's painful. She's on her Mayhem Ball tour, and I believe that thing is like, I might have heard that it's like 3 hours long. She's constantly going at it. Another one is Halsey. Halsey has Danlos syndrome. She has like 3 or 4 conditions, which I should have written down and I did not. But she's out there performing. But then there's other people who have an issue and are sick, and they'll cancel rather than go out and put out a subpar performance, like Adele. Adele, you were paying a lot of money. You would pay a lot of money to go see her residency. But if her voice wasn't there, she would cancel. I would rather listen. I know that people have their hearts set on seeing someone perform, but if I was that person, I would rather, despite the fact that I'm like super excited, they would be super excited to see them, I would rather, if that was me, I would rather they just cancel and they either reschedule or they, refund, than watch them put on just a garbage performance. That's me. That's what I would want. Because when I see somebody putting on a crummy performance, I'm like, that alters the way that my opinion of them, I'll still like their songs on the records. I'll still like the studio version, but it has kind of altered my brain chemistry about them a little bit, not in a good way. Like if somebody's gonna if somebody's going to go out and they know they're not feeling great and they're just going to they're going to sing like 10 words and then put the mic down for the rest of the song, then you're going to take my money for that? And I'm not a person that's like, oh, I'm just going to pay for the privilege to be in the same room as, you know, so-and-so. I'm going to pay hundreds of dollars to be in the same room as Justin Timberlake. No. No. So that's that. Do I believe that he has it? I'm not saying I don't believe that he has it. I do believe it. I'm just saying, to me, it was kind of convenient that it came out after all of this backlash came from his performance. That's all. Okay. Next up. So here's this. I'm going to switch this around because this wasn't going to be my last one, but I'm going to switch this around. Okay, so this is allegedly. This has not happened, but do you remember weeks ago, like maybe a month ago, Coldplay is on tour, and during their concert, they will stop and they will have the camera go around, like a kiss cam kind of thing. They'll have the camera go around, pick out people from the audience, and Chris Martin will make up a song on the spot. Like, oh, my beautiful brother, you're such a lovely lad, and then make some kind of song, make some kind of like little song on it. So y'all remember that it was a couple, guy hugging a woman from behind, you know, couple, and then they're shown on the Jumbotron, and they all of a sudden duck down. He ducks down, she turns her back, and Chris Martin is like, oh, whoa, no, oh, what's going on there? Either they're having an affair or they're just shy. And as it turns out, it was the first one. They were having an affair. It was now ex-CEO of Astronomer, and I guess like their HR person. It wasn't called HR, it was called People CEO or something like that. Her last name it's not Kristen Cabot, but her last name is Cabot. So the ex-Astronomer CEO, Andy Byron, allegedly, he is thinking about filing a lawsuit against Coldplay and against concert organizers. He would be claiming that the kiss cam was an invasion of privacy and it caused emotional distress because he didn't give permission for this to be filmed. I'm pretty sure somewhere on your ticket it probably says something like, you know, when you buy this ticket, you allow us to use your image in the concert, or I'm pretty sure they probably have something in the small print. So yeah, and legal experts are like, there's no way, this is going to be dead in the water. There's no way you can do this. And apparently even like Chris Martin of Coldplay is laughing about this whole thing. Like, are you serious? Listen, you're at a concert, there's thousands of people. This is not private, okay? Coldplay did not force you to have an affair, okay? And Coldplay didn't cause your affair. And so him and his side chick, Paramore, I'll say side chick, his side chick, Paramore sounds too nice. His side chick, they both, I guess, lost their job. They both lost their jobs. And his wife is apparently going to be suing for like $50 million. Get it? Get all of it? Get as much as you can. Allegedly, she has changed her last name back to her maiden name on socials. So yeah, you're not at a private concert. You were at a Coldplay concert. There were thousands of people there. It's not private. And here's the thing. If you're having an affair, do it someplace that's private. Either your house, her house, a hotel, a motel, a Holiday Inn, a no smell, no tell motel, a Motel 6, wherever, a cave, like a private jet. Because here's the thing, I would think then that you would have a case if you were, let's say, at a no smell, no tell motel, and Chris Martin and Coldplay kicked in the door and shown a light and the kiss cam in your face and transmitted it across the globe. Then that would be an invasion of privacy. This, you're at a Coldplay concert with thousands of people. Nope. If I was that judge, I'd be like, we're not doing nothing. We're not calling. I'm not wasting taxpayer money. This is ridiculous. Now here, on the flip side of this whole thing, well, no, not on the flip side, in related news, now his ex-wife, Chris Martin's ex-wife, Gwyneth Paltrow, who did they say they divorced or they were uncoupling? Yeah, when they were deciding to get divorced, it was uncoupling. I'm not a fan of hers. I've never really been a fan of Gwyneth Paltrow for some reason. And it was way before like the vagina candles. It was way before that. But Astronomer actually hired her to do a commercial and act as like a temporary spokesperson. I thought that was genius. I thought that was genius. I mean, you have this spotlight on you, so why not use it? That was very good. Okay, so tell me what you think about so far, what you think about JT, what you're thinking about this whole Astronomer thing. Like I said, if I was the judge and this case, this Astronomer case came in front of me, I would take it and I'd be like, I'm immediately dismissing. This is ridiculous. This is such a waste of taxpayer money. And there's a lot. And now in 2025, the year of our Lord, there's taxpayer waste of money is running rampant. And this would be one of them. Okay. Lastly, I heard about this story yesterday. Okay, so everybody knows about Annabelle. Like the Conjuring movies, but there is a for real doll. It does not look like the doll in the Conjuring movies. And I'm claiming no negative energy on this, okay? I'm just saying that right now. I do believe in that stuff. So, there's this doll. And at one point, this, along with other, I'll say haunted, possessed items, were owned by, who was it? The Warrens. Ed and Lorraine Warren. Okay. So they have them all in a museum. It was the Warrens Occult Museum. And it's in Connecticut. So it was all, housed there. And we know that they have, for some reason, I don't know why you would do this, they're moving that doll around the U.S. and doing like a tour of it. They're touring it because a lot of good can come out of that. If you didn't know, like Dan Rivera, the handler of the doll, had passed while it was in Gettysburg. So I was sitting there yesterday. I was listening to TikTok, and I came across an announcement from Matt Rife. You know Matt Rife, the comedian. I never thought he was funny. I always thought he was kind of an asshole. Anyways, him and his friend, they are now Matt Rife is now a co-owner and co-guardian of the Warrens Occult Museum. So it's their home and their museum. And also, he is the owner of all of the possessed artifacts that are in this museum / home. And that includes, no. And that includes Annabelle. So he's a fan, I guess he's a fan of ghost hunting and of the occult and of all things on the spiritual plane. And so he bought this. He is the guardian of Annabelle for 5 years. So he leased it. I'd seen some creator talking like, oh, so he didn't buy it, he leased it, like he's leasing a Jeep or something. So he's the owner for the next 5 years. And he had said that fans will be able to tour the museum and the home and eventually stay overnight. What? No. Nope. No, ma'am. There is no way in hell, no way in heaven or hell or purgatory or anywhere that I would go anywhere near that house, that building. No, ma'am. No. Is his career tanking that badly that he has to do this? No, ma'am. No, sir. No. You're going to go out and no. Did you see what it did? It killed somebody. Yeah, I do believe it. I don't claim any negative energy from that. I don't play with that. So yeah. He's not making chuckles anymore, so he had to buy a possessed doll. No, thank you. And I'm going to end this on a rumor. This is just something I'm throwing in here because I don't want that to be the last thing we talk about. A rumor. Here's the rumor of a coupling. The rumor of a coupling, this is so odd to me, but Justin Trudeau, former Canadian Prime Minister, former model, not former, but current good-looking man, current thirst trap, for me at least, Justin Trudeau. That was a man. Oh, that's a man. Oh my gosh. If there was like a thirst trap league of world leaders, Justin Trudeau would be at the very tippy top. The very tippy top. So yeah, we have an rumored coupling of Justin Trudeau, and get ready for it, astronaut and singer Katy Perry. Yes, I did say astronaut and singer Katy Perry. Allegedly. I mean, they were seen having dinner. I did see video of him at her concert. Oh, Justin. I mean, it's not as bad as owning a possessed doll, but I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so listen, in the comments, let me know what you thought about each one of these stories. If nobody told you yet today you were loved, seen, and heard, please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. And always remember, kindness is free. Please be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Let's hydrate often with some water, which I didn't do a lot of yesterday, so I got mine in today. And if you're in a dangerous situation, please please know that Dolly and I are sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy your way so you make it through. Love you guys, and I will see you probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then on Tuesday. Let's shoot for Tuesday. So I will see you then. Bye, guys. Bye.